What's up everybody, Venom here with a quick guide on Dave the Diver. Let's get right into it. You may have heard of auto supply, but you might not be sure what it does, how to use it, and how it can actually save you a lot of ingredients. So today in this guide, we are going to cover auto supply, how to use it, how it works, and why it's extremely important to be utilizing it pretty much as you can. In the very beginning of the game, Bancho explains to you what auto supply does. It makes serving customers easier. But he doesn't tell you anything else other than that. That's basically the gist of what he says. But what does he mean by that? What does it make easier? Well, it does exactly what you would think it does. It auto supplies ingredients for the menu items that you choose for that night as long as you toggle auto supply. Take my Marlin Sushi here, for example. I would be able to serve 28 dishes of Marlin Sushi if I just added them all at once, right? But what happens if we only get 10 customers? What happens to the 18 other platters of Marlin Sushi that didn't sell? Well, in the beginning of the game, Bancho also explains to you that he does not reuse sushi, so it all gets thrown away. All of those Marlin that I don't sell will get tossed into the garbage and never eaten again. So how do you avoid wasting so many valuable materials? By using auto supply, of course. So how does it work? Well, instead of adding as many possible menu items as you can at once, if you have enough ingredients to use auto supply, then you are going to add one of those menu items and then toggle on auto supply. Rather than you putting everything on the menu at once, it's going to be basically like a made-to-order product. So that means it's not going to be made unless someone orders it. And as long as you have the ingredients necessary to make the order, then Bancho will make it and you will have no wasted ingredients at the end of the night. This feature is extremely overlooked by Dave the Diver players for the sheer fact that it is never explained thoroughly when you start playing the game. It basically just throws you to the wolves and says that this will make your life easier, but we're not going to tell you how or what it does or how it works. So first of all, when you're setting up the menu for Bancho Sushi, if you add 25 pieces of sushi in particular to the menu, Bancho is going to prep those 25 pieces of sushi whether they sell or not. Now, if you only put one on the menu and trigger the auto supply function, Bancho is only going to make those items when they have sold out on the menu. So you'll have had to have sold one Marlin Sushi or whatever you choose before he will prep another one. This saves a massive amount of ingredients because instead of wasting all of the sushi at the end of the night that doesn't get sold, basically it's being made to order. So you don't have to worry about throwing away 15 to 20 pieces of sushi every single night and wasting those fish that you spent days or hours upon hours searching for. This is a way to save as much material as possible to make the most money possible while not wasting as much of your time. Now, I know I sound like a broken record, but just to reiterate, since the fish is not being prepared beforehand by Bancho in mass quantities, one, you're gonna run out of wasabi a lot slower than you normally would because he's not just prepping. He's only prepping as things are ordered. So if it runs out, then he is prepping it again. He's not just sitting there making tons of sushi that's going to get discarded at the end of the night anyway. When you are choosing what to auto supply, just make sure that if it's like one of those crazy events where it's Marlin night or it's tuna night and there's going to be a lot of it, make sure you have enough to keep up with the supply and demand, or you're going to run out of the ingredients and your customers are going to be very unhappy that there's nothing to auto supply on the menu anymore. Now, also keep in mind that you have to add auto supply to every dish that you would like to be auto supplied. It is not a universal thing. You have to toggle it on for every dish that you add to the menu that you would like to use this feature. Now, one of the things that is worth noting is that you will be asked twice to toggle it on. That's because some people were complaining that it was too easy to toggle it on in the early version of the game and they didn't mean to toggle it and it was being done that way and they didn't want it done that way. So you will have to confirm twice that you would like to toggle the feature on. Now, other players have mentioned that the ingredients appear red even though they have a massive amount of the ingredients in their inventory. This is a bug that I'm pretty sure has been fixed by this point. I don't know because I've never had that happen to me, so I assume it's been fixed, but this was something that was mentioned by previous players that it was showing that they didn't have enough ingredients. Nonetheless, they were still able to toggle auto supply on. It didn't really affect anything, so if that happens to you and you know you have the ingredients, you should be able to still toggle it on. It's just not something that I have come across, so I can't necessarily speak on it. It's just a bug that I know exists. With that said, that's all there is to this guide. If you like the video, then like the video. And if you like my content in general, then subscribe to my channel. I hope this gives a little bit more clarity as to what the auto supply feature does and how you can use it to not just aimlessly add things to your menu that are going to be thrown away at the end of the night. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!